North America has hundreds of Scottish festivals and games. This one is in Charleston, South Carolina, which we attended.
It's a full day of Scottish competitions like caber toss, trying to toss a log that might be used to cross a stream, and a sheaf toss.
If you notice, most of the athletes are out there basically competing using stones, using cabers, which is the log, and using other apparatus to basically compete. Well, back during the days when the English forbid us from practicing or having arms, we practiced with what we had available to us. So thus we trained using items that were among us to train for battle.
In addition to the fighting Scot spirit, their love of music and dance are highly celebrated and preserved. Highland dance competitions and bagpipe bands bring the homeland closer, even down here at Boone Hall, a southern antebellum plantation.
That's because about 9 million Americans, or 4% of the population, claim some Scottish ancestry, especially down south where the Scots-Irish settled in the 18th and 19th centuries.
And there are a number of booths here representing those different clans, but clans with a C, not a K.
These are friendly, festive gatherings accepting folks of all nationalities and family sizes.
Yeah, there's plenty for the kids, although they warn you in stern Scottish terms not to leave your kids unattended.
And some of the wee ones and their parents might find out they are really Scottish themselves. Brian Patterson is part of Clan MacLaren, but he once thought he was Irish.
I'll tell you a little history between me and the Clan MacLaren. My brother Corey, once he retired from the U.S. Navy, decided he'd sit down one day because we always thought we were Irish. And he sat down one day and did some genealogy and some history, and then he came up one day and said, "Hey, I need to swab your mouth." And I said, "For what?" He said, "We're going to send some spit over to Scotland, and we're going to have our DNA tested and find out." And lo and behold, Clan MacLaren, all the males have the same Y chromosome. So thus, we identify now as Scottish in lieu of Irish. But I'll tell you what, we Scots have a fond place in our hearts for the Irish. You know why?
Why is that?
Because every time we go beat up the English, they always come with us.
Well, he definitely has the humor of both. So I wondered, am I from a Scottish clan? Nope. According to the clan records there daily, though Irish derives from, get this, France, likely from the Norman invasion in 1066. Thus my love for Bordeaux wine and herbs de Provence.
Maybe so, but your palate still screams Scotland with this monkey shoulder scotch.
Being Scotch, you charge for tastings, right?
Today the tastings, you just got to be 21 years old and you'll get a little taste, but if you really like it,
you want to look at my driver's license.
yeah, right, you got to see that. And then but if you want a full drink, get a drink ticket from down the way.
Just give me a taste here.
Sure, no problem. Yeah,
I want to taste it.
That's a good idea.
How are you? That's good. I just had a little taste.
All right, I'm interested to know what you think.
All right, thanks, buddy.
No problem.
Cheers to you.
Cheers.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the haggis.
Yeah. Ooh, I don't know about that much.
Would you like a sample?
Oh, that is really good.
That's what everyone's been saying today.
Bite.
Yep.
Yeah, cool.
Little hints of vanilla, and you can taste a little bit of the bourbon barrels.
Just a touch of Grand Marnier in it. And sipping it in there.
I believe that would be really good. Yeah.
All right. Hey, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
But there must be a lot more of the hidden Scots here. Sure, fish and chips sold out, as did meat pies, but so did the haggis, which is a mixture of sheep heart, liver, and lungs, along with onion, oatmeal, and spices that really need an acquired Scottish tongue.
Now, there is a huge Scottish festival near Asheville, North Carolina at Grandfather Mountain. But the granddaddy of them all is in Scotland at the Edinburgh Festival every August for nearly 2 weeks.
But if you can't make it there are plenty here in the U.S. for all of you laddies and lassies.